All right, boys and girls, you are working on your 1-point perspective project, and you should be at the point where you have all of your shapes that you've drawn in now turned into forms going back to your vanishing point. And the next thing you're going to do, depending on which project you do, so if we take a look at over here, if you are doing this project up here where you are falling, and you have option number 1 background, option number 2 background, option number 3 background, you are going to create pattern or design within the fronts of your objects, and then the part that is going back is going to be solid. Okay? If you want to keep something plain, you can. That is completely up to you. So you have some options here that you can do as far as decorating your forms going back to your vanishing point. I would suggest that you do some type of pattern design inside a few of them. If you are working on the theme, I am going to suggest that you maybe stick to more solid colors. You could certainly add pattern and design, but you'll notice that there's a lot going on in the background visually, especially if you're doing a lot of drawing. So maybe keeping these a little bit simpler might help them stand out a little bit more. And same thing with your name. So again, last time I showed you, I have not yet done the video on how to skewer this and make it wrap. I'm going to try and do that today or tonight at home. And then here's the one that I did of my name, showing the things that I love and enjoy doing as my scene. And because my background scene is so detailed and I'm going to add color to that, I'm probably going to keep my letters simple. So here's a couple things I want to talk about adding color, because you're going to now, everybody, no matter which one of these projects you're doing, you are now going to add color to your forms. Now, whether you choose to use colored pencil in this one, colored pencil or marker, this one is definitely going to be marker, okay? A couple things to think about. Have everything drawn out in pencil first. Number 2, when you're adding color, make sure that you are testing your markers out before you use them. I want to notice a couple of different things. So I have 3 of the same thing because I wanted you to see what it looks like to have the exact same thing on 3 different backgrounds. Now you can see my marker was running out, so I have to finish this, and I need to finish this one. But I want you to notice, look at the purple heart here and look at the background. Okay, so notice how this is dark. There's not much of a contrast here, whereas there's a real contrast here. So you might want to make that more contrasty so that it stands out a little bit more. And then also notice that I have complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors that are opposite one another on the color wheel. If you're choosing to do a checkerboard, make sure that you are really careful. A lot of students who do a checkboard make mistakes and they end up coloring in the wrong square. So your next step is going to be adding color to your forms. Colored pencils, markers, completely up to you. Go ahead and have fun.